Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a 68 Camaro. There's a big block under the hood, a 4-speed between the seats. Yeah, there's bucket seats. This thing is amazing, guys. It has been rotisserie restored. The bottom side's beautiful. You're gonna love checking it out, and I'm gonna love showing it to you. I've actually already been out driving it and had a blast. The chrome is looking good. The paint's looking sweet. Cowl hood, all the body lines are lining up great. You're gonna love this car. This color is popping. I tell you what, you're gonna pull into the car show, you're not gonna have to worry about another one looking like this one being there. Red line tires, rally wheels, body lines on the doors are looking sweet. Doors are operating nice. Houndstooth interior, listen to that. Even that infernal buzzer's working. Of course, that'd be the first thing that I'd unhook on this car. You can see that houndstooth interior looking good. That 4-speed shifter there. The extra gauges there underneath the dash. We got good looking seats in the back. There looks like some 6x9 speakers back there. Headliner, dome lights working. Dash pad's in good shape. There's those extra gauges, that aftermarket stereo. The car is beautiful, inside and out. You can see even the door jambs nicely painted. The rubber's been replaced. She's a beauty. Got the spoiler on the back, chrome looking good. The trim around the tail lights, the lenses on the tail lights. These are all things you need to be checking out when you're buying a car. Even the trunk. Check out the inside of the trunk. Look how nice and neat the inside of this trunk is. Look at the paint work here, even around the gutter system. Check the paint work on the bottom side of the deck lid. They spend the time to finish the bottom side of the trunk lid. You know they spent the time on the rest of the car where the things matter. Look down the side of this beauty. Straight as can be. Now at Vanguard, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. So you can bet we've spent the time to check it out before we brought it here to our shop. When they do get here to the shop, we go through them so we can answer any questions you have about the car. So call Tom at 248-974-9513 and he'll answer any questions you have about the car. Now, I've been in the business for about 35 years, and I'm going to put those years to work for you, helping you pick out your dream car. All right, here we go in a 68 Camaro. Big block, big exhaust, sounding sweet, beautiful restoration. Man, this thing is cool. She's got big horsepower, big attitude. We're ready to go, guys. And we can ship it anywhere in the world. You just call Tom at 248-974-9513. Tom will explain how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway, no matter where you live in the world. And if you want some help with financing, no problem whatsoever. Tom will help you out with that also. Only takes about 15 minutes with the banker on the phone call. They make it really easy these days, and Tom will take care of all the paperwork for you. Now look down here on the dash. You can see the speedo's working down here. We got aftermarket radio, and then there's a cord in the glove box you can plug your phone into to hook it up to the radio. We got aftermarket gauges down here underneath the dash. We got aftermarket air conditioning. We got the Hurst shifter here hooked up to the 4-speed transmission. That 4-speed transmission's hooked up to that big block Chevy. Those aluminum heads, that big old 4-barrel carburetor hooked up to those dual exhausts, making that beautiful music. Man, this thing is sweet, guys. And we will put it up in the air so we can show you how beautiful the bottom side is. We're gonna pop the hood so we can show you that big block Chevy. Now, nobody else in the industry does that for you. So make sure you get on our website, check it out. Now, we are close to the airport, and we would love to have you come check it out in person, or send an inspector, check it out. Send your friend. We'd love to see you in person. Here's our shop at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. So if you have time, please come on by, check it out in person. Now stick with us. We're gonna get it up in the air for you right now and show you the bottom side. All right, we're underneath this Camaro now, and it's pretty under here. You can see the gas tank's fairly new, straps are new. Looks like the spring packs are rebuilt units. It does have slapper bars. Looks like it's got fairly new shocks. Definitely it's got new exhaust. Frame's in good shape. Trunk floor looks like it's good shape. The pinch weld here also looks good. That's something that I look at on every car. 350 gear in the rear end. It is a Ford rear end. It is a 9-inch, and it is Posi. Flowmaster mufflers here. I always look at this area in the frame also. There's 2 pieces of metal welded together here. That's always a telltale sign. And always look where it's tied into the floorboards. This car's actually got frame extensions on it where it's tying the rear frame to the front frame. You can see the floorboards are nice and clean, nice and beautiful, and they're nicely painted. You can see the pinch weld looks good. We've got a crossover here in the exhaust. We got a T10 transmission, that's a 4-speed. We got a stock appearing bell housing. We got stock appearing clutch linkage here also. Long tube headers, disc brakes up front, and they are drums in the back, and the guys here at Vanguard will pull those apart, make sure they're in good working order. It does look like at one point there was some new ball joints put in. My cameraman, get the light over here. The bushings up front definitely don't look like they're original. They are not brand new, but they do not look like they're original to the car. Now, all the AC lines and everything do look like they've been replaced. It does have a aftermarket cross-flow aluminum radiator in it. Front frame horns are also nice and straight. On the wheel and tire combo, we got rallies here. The center caps look new, the trim rings look new, and we do have red line radials. 215, 70, 15s on the radials. The paint work right down to the bottom edge is looking good. That pinch weld and the bottom side of the rockers nice and clean. That's something you got to look at on every car. Out back here, we got 225 70 15s. You always want to feel that edge there also. Make sure it's nice and clean. Check out your wheel well too. Check out this pinch weld here where the trunk floor goes to the wheel well. And again, like I said earlier, the exhaust looks like it's fairly brand new. You can also take a look at where that spring hooks up to the frame here also. That's a mounting point there for the suspension. Always a good place to take a look at when you're buying a car. Now let's get under the hood and see what's making power. All right, under the hood, we got a big block Chevy here. Now, it's a 289 casting on the block, so that tells us it's a 454 block, but we have noticed that it is an internally balanced motor. So either it's got a 396 or a 427 crank in it. So that makes it 427 cubic inches. So we got a 427 cubic inch big block Chevy here with Edelbrock aluminum heads, an Edelbrock aluminum intake on it, a 750 Holley on it, power brakes, power steering. The car is amazing, guys, making big horsepower. We've got air conditioning. We got a brand new Delco battery. We got nice paint on the inner wheelhouses. The firewall's nicely painted. We got an MSD distributor there making the spark. We got some Moroso wires. It looks like hooker headers. Looks like brand new shims here and the crossbars on the upper control arms. The upper control arm bushings look like they're new. The crossflow radiator looks like it's new. I mean, everything about this car is amazing, guys. She's got a big block in her. She's got aluminum heads, amazing paint job, amazing restoration. Guys, call us 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.